Hey guys, hello, welcome back to my channel. This is Martyna, and I just sat at my desk to work a little bit on an ephemera holder that I'm making for my dear patron Cheryl, who won it in our second Patreon giveaway this year. So basically I am going to make an ephemera holder for her, which is based on mine. Which is this one. You guys see a lot in my videos, and fill it with some goodies, some handmade goodies for her. And I was also thinking about maybe making something fun, maybe on the inside covers, something, I don't know. So anyway, I thought, well, we haven't done an ephemera holder here on my channel for a while, so why don't I just turn on the camera and bring you guys with me on this journey. So let me show you what I have here. So pretty much, by the way, if you are new here, pretty much an ephemera holder, what I call an ephemera holder, is just a book, and it can be hardcover or soft cover with pages that are filled with pockets, and you can add whatever you like into the pockets. So this is what I call an ephemera holder, and mine, this here is pretty basic. We have pages with pockets. We also have two big pockets in the front and the back. But since I've made this one, and there's a tutorial on my channel, and I always have it linked in the description box if you would like to see. But you know, since I've made it, I have learned some things. And yeah, and like I said, I also want to maybe experiment a little bit. We will see. I want to make it fun for her. So what I have here is 3 pieces of cardstock covered with fabric. That's just it. That's going to be my cover. It's going to look like this on the outside, and I will link the first part of my tutorial for when I did this one, because this is the same process, nothing changed. I still make my covers the same way. So pretty much I took 2 pieces of thicker cardstock, cardboard actually, or bookboard. It's 2, I think it's 2 millimeters, and then one which is probably 1 millimeter for the spine. Covered them with fabric on this side, and then, you know, folded my fabric a little bit so I have it here like that. So the tutorial for this is going to be in the description box. But yeah, I thought it would be fun to work on this a little bit together. And so first what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose my end pages and the piece of paper that's going to go in here in the place of the spine. And I have this, what is this? It's Prima A4 collection kit, which is called Wild and Free. That was very, very kindly gifted to me by Sophia. Thank you so much, Sophia. It's gorgeous. I love Prima papers. I don't treat myself to them very often because they can be quite pricey, but they are amazing designs and quality. So I was thinking I could use, oh my goodness, look at this, you guys. I mean, this page, like, how do you choose which side to use? I'm not going to choose, so I'm not going to use this page, because if I glue it on my cover here, I would lose one side. So that's not what I want to do. What I want to do is, there are some pages with some cut-apart sheets here, and I was thinking, maybe using this one, because I don't use journaling cards like these very often, but on the other side of those they have stunning pages, and I love this. This is sort of like boho with map and pink and cream. Just gorgeous. So let's see what else we have here. We have these, and again, well, you could of course use them, and I can see myself using them as maybe belly bands or adding a little bit of decoration. Oh, but look at this, you guys. Look at this stunning paper. Okay, I think we have a winner. Let's see, because look at this. There are some roses here, and I just think there is some like flourishy lettering here, and it just goes well with what we have here in this fabric. But let's keep looking and see. Okay, so there's one more cut apart sheet. Oh, and this is a gorgeous constellation page, but a bit dark and not kind of not the theme I'm going for. What else do we have? This is a bit dark as well. And we have this on the front, which is very pretty, very pretty. And then, ooh, a gorgeous butterfly page. And it would even match the colors. But you know what? I think I'm sold. I think I'm sold on this. So I'm going to take two sheets. Oh, one is already loose. Take two sheets of those and use them as my front and back cover. And I might even take, let's say, this for the front cover, and then like this for the back cover, you know, so they are not exactly the same. We will see. Now what about the spine? What about the spine? Let's see, how about this butterfly paper, because it's just so pretty and I love the color and the distressing, and I think it would look just gorgeous in between those. So let's use it, because the other page, yeah, the other page is just black with those like sparkling lights. I'm sorry. Excuse me. So I think I won't mind, you know, covering this side up and using this. Okay. And for the pages, because this is vertical, for the pages I thought I have some sheets left from the Stamperia Imagine scrapbooking paper part, which I adore. And these cut aparts I would totally use. They are stunning. They are stunning with those dried flowers. And but anyway, there are some pages here, and look, you guys, I think they go perfectly with our pages for the front. Oops, for the front and for the back. This is just, it's an incredible paper. It's so pretty, so inspiring, isn't it? This one with those faces, kind of mixed media. Oh, and I'm not even showing you guys the back sides of all of these. So Stamperia is one of my favorite paper companies, and you know, this is some paper pad. There are some gorgeous papers here. Okay, let's put this aside and let's see about those end pages. How large do we have to have them? So we need, my cover is 21 centimeters tall. This is pretty much an A5 size for you guys Europeans, and for my friends in the US, this is, both of these are like an A4, so a standard copy paper size. So this is half of a copy paper size. So let's say I would like my paper, I want a little bit of this fabric to show, so I'm going to say this direction 20, as well, of course, as for the spine, and here let's say 14, and the spine. So the spine, I don't want to only cover this, but I wanted to cover the creases as well, and also you know, be a little bit outside here so that it's safe to fold and unfold. So I'm going to say this way 11 centimeters, so pretty much like this. So I have a nice chunk on both sides here. Taking my paper cutter and cutting these to size. So on my Patreon I have a giveaway tier, which is my last tier. So you get every benefit from all of the other tiers, so printables, videos, Facebook group, all of that, and then you also get 2 giveaways, so a chance to win a giveaway twice a year. And because I opened my Patreon kind of in the latter part, I'm just looking, I don't know, they both look gorgeous. In the latter part of the year, we have had 2 giveaways over the past 2 months. So the winner of this giveaway, so Cheryl. Okay, so what do I want to do here? Let me just see. I think I will cut one of those, like I said, this part, and the other one from this part. Where are my measurements? Okay, 20. So I gave the winner a choice. They could either choose an ephemera holder like this, filled with handmade goodies, 14, or a Christmas journal, a Christmas kind of boho style journal. Let me show you quickly this one. And she chose the ephemera holder, which, to be honest, I'm very excited about because I haven't made an ephemera holder in a while. Oh, this is a gorgeous page, gorgeous. And then let's go here and see. So yes, so I'm very excited to make it for her. And if you guys would like to check my Patreon and see if there's something there that you might like, then I always have the link in the description box. Okay, let me see. So I'm thinking, okay, so here's my thought process. I was thinking about making some interactive flippy outy element on the back cover, and then add a simple fabric or lace. I think lace would look gorgeous here, lace pocket on the front. And that's because usually, at least when I use my ephemera holder, it lies like that and I open it here. So I don't want anything flippy outy here, but then here that would make sense, you know, and just a big pocket on the front cover. So I think I would use this one for the back cover, because with my fold out I will not have to cover it, it just will be still here underneath our fold out. While this, I am thinking, is perfect to add a big maybe lace pocket here. But see, I definitely want to keep this flower, so I think I'm going to cut it like that. And then we have 14 centimeters. And cut it like that. And then of course, I'm keeping all the scraps. Yeah, this is perfect. And then we will have all of this kind of above our pocket. I love it. All right, so I'm going to move these aside for now, because I think that I would like to start with gluing down my spine piece. Because I am going to be using wet glue, I want to glue it now, and so that when we work on these, this will have time to dry. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to position it kind of in the middle, looking at my creases here and here. Now what I always do before I glue it down, I keep my fingers here where the crease is, and then I slowly fold it up, and then do the same on the other side, so it's then a bit easier to, you know, to work it out when we want to open and close our cover. Okay, so I'm using my wet glue as always, my favorite glue, which is from a Polish brand, and it's called Magic. But you can use PVA glue, you can use those 3-in-1 glue, any wet glue, I would say, which dries clear, because just in case a bit of a glue sips, you know, from underneath your piece of paper, you want to have it dried clear. Okay, making sure I have enough glue, not too much but not too little on the edges. And do I have my bone folder here somewhere? I should. Oh yeah, I do. Okay, let's see. Let's make sure we don't have our butterflies upside down. And now we can position it again. Now it's handmade, of course, so it doesn't have to be super perfect. Because I'm not making it for myself, I do want it to be as close to perfect as possible, but I know that Cheryl would forgive me if there was a bit of a, you know, millimeter too high here or there. Okay, just making sure. Oh, no. Okay. So that's about making it perfect, but I think I want this on the front cover. I like this flower. There is no like singular flower here, so we are off to a good start, aren't we? So no harm done though. Adding more glue, because it already started to adhere to our cardstock. And yeah, I definitely would prefer it this way up. Okay. Yeah, that's perfect. That is perfect. Okay, making sure it's as straight as it can get, and then I'm using my bone folder to kind of make sure that the glue is everywhere, and also in the creases here, you know, that it will stay in place. It's good to give it some time to dry before you try to close your cover. That's why I'm doing it first. Like that. This is a really pretty paper, and I feel like I match. We match today. Okay. Just glue all over my fingers. Now, all the edges, I believe, are glued down like I want them to be, so I'm going to leave it. See, here's what I meant. You want your glue to dry clear, because this we are not going to see it at all after it's dry. So that's a good tip, I think. All right, let's leave it. Let's add it to the side. Maybe somewhere flat. Okay, now Let's see about those pages. This is one and this is two. So, lace pocket, I'm thinking. Yeah, lace would look great here. So before I do anything, let me grab my vintage photo and my blending tool, and I'm just going to quickly go around these edges, distress them a little bit more, make them look even a little bit more old. How are you guys? I hope you are fine. I hope you are well. Are you in a frenzy of Christmas preparations, or are you feeling rather relaxed about this? Like I mentioned in one of my previous videos, I am hosting Christmas this year with me and Darek and Zuzia are having my mom and my sister for Christmas Eve dinner, which is the traditionally we celebrate Christmas Eve with like family dinners here in Poland. So I was like super chill about that, and then I had a phone call with my mom today, and she's like, okay, so do you have a tablecloth? Do you have a candle? Do you have something to decorate the table? Oh, so we need this and that, and are you thinking about the food yet? And she didn't mean anything bad. It's not like she was just, well, she's used to certain things. She's used to, my mom starts worrying about Christmas dinner in November or earlier. Okay, you guys, let me grab some lace for this. Oh, okay, I think, let's see. Ooh, let's just admire the beauty of this lace. I think it was gifted to me, and I think it looks perfect because we still can see a little bit from underneath it, and then the rose is peeking out, and it's going to make a nice pocket for our front cover. Okay. So I'm going to cut a piece slightly bigger than I need, just to be on the safe side. And this is what it will look like. And I will most probably just stitch on 3 sides with my sewing machine here. I will do it a bit later, I think, because we may have some stitching to be done here. But I love it, and I think I will just leave it hanging a little bit off here because it's just so pretty. All right, so this is the front cover. Now with the back cover, what do we want to do with the back cover? I want to do something pretty. I want to do something pretty and fun. And I want to do something with window envelopes. So let me grab some junk mail envelopes. I have this folio of random things in it, and I keep my junk mail envelopes here as well. Oh, this one is so pristine. Perfect. and so let me think. So we could have the envelope flipping like this. I would trim it, of course, so this is the same size or slightly smaller than my page. And then so we would have our window here or here. Maybe I even like it better here on the top. And then how about I add some CD case. So give me a sec, please. I should have my CD cases here somewhere. Hopefully. Here they are. Okay, so this video may be a little bit chaotic because, like I said, I wasn't planning to film it, but I just you know, so it's not like a tutorial, it's just me working on something and sharing it with you. So how about that? How about we do a sort of a double flip with pockets? So we would have this pocket probably opened on the top, which would flip out this way, and we would decorate it and all. Then we would have this pocket, which might be opened here, so she can slip a lot of things here, and it will open like this. And we would decorate this side too, and the gorgeous paper here. But in order, because this is an ephemera holder, you know, I want it to be functional, most of all pretty and functional. So I think I'm going to, I should have, okay, so what I'm going to do is probably attach some ribbon on the back of my main page here, and then maybe here where my CD case is, I'm going to tie it in a bow, so she can use it if she wants to and flip it open, but if she doesn't, it's going to stay inside. Okay, so that's my plan. That is my plan. Now I think to have it all together, to have it matching and all, I think I'm going to use the same paper pad from Prima. So the first thing is, where's my paper trimmer? Now my page, if I remember correctly, is 20 centimeters, so I want this envelope to be slightly smaller. So I'm going to, first of all, can I open it? How was it opened? Where is it? Ah, okay, it's open on this side. Alrighty. So I don't have to. No, I do, because it's crooked. So I'm going to make it even on the top. I am then going to make it maybe 19, I'm thinking. So a centimeter less than my page. And I am also going to, so I want it flipped. I want it to flip like that. So I'm going to open it on this side, because when I'm doing altered envelopes, I like to work with them opened and then, you know, and then close them, because it makes it easier for me. So this is it. And it's going to be here like that. With this one, I think I'm just going to maybe utilize this flap. So I'm going to want to open it on the top, like this. And I think I will just open it here as well. And then we will close it when we are done decorating. Yes. So then when I want to decorate what's on the other side of the window, it's going to be so much easier. Alrighty, now is any of those scraps that I have, is any of them going to, no, I think they are all too, or are they? Because we could cover this with that beautiful paper. Or we also have, no, I don't think so. This, I love this one. And then add a strip of something here. A strip, sorry, I'm just thinking out loud. A strip of something here, perhaps some fabric. maybe some sari silk, stitch it here. Yeah, stitch it here, and this would be our flap. I love it. Okay, so with the window, I want a window, of course. So with the window, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my die cut machine. So I have some metal dies. I think, yeah, this is my favorite for window envelopes. And this is a bit uneven, as you can see, torn. So I'm going to use it for this. And when it comes to decorating the front of this, now these aren't going to be large enough. So how about we take a peek here, and we have this gorgeous map paper, which I wanted to use for the front, and I think I would like a piece maybe like that. Yes, so I would also use, so I would cut it perhaps a bit bigger, just to be on the safe side with die cutting my circle. And then I am going to use a die cut circle here, slightly smaller than this. And yeah, I think I will just do it off camera, because, or not. How do you guys would want it? Let's see. Okay. Now I am wondering about this paper. We could also, you know what? We could totally make this fit our envelope, like the whole of it, and have it trimmed here. How about that? I think I'm going to do it. Yes. This will make it easier. So let's see now. Now it fits perfectly, and what does not, we can trim off later. And then I would just die cut it here, somewhere here, you know, try to eyeball it. And then I would do the same. Okay, so I'm going to do it off camera because you guys, I think you have seen me do it a lot. However, if you would like to see me doing this, so doing the die cutting, let me know in the comments, and I can totally do it in the next video. So I will be back in a sec. Okay, all done. We have our 2 pieces of paper cut. And I had an idea, so how about we use the scrap from the butterfly paper to kind of go under here, so this would be in our window, whereas we would use a piece of this map paper to go inside of this envelope, and we would have this in a window, and then they just would match. I think it's a cute idea. Okay, simple but cute. So how are we doing this? I'm going to take my vintage photo, because I always like to make the window a bit more visible and a bit aged by just going around it with ink. Okay. Much better already. Same here. This will be a bit less visible on this busy paper, but if you will see, if you will see the difference between those inked and those not inked edges, it's there. It's there. Okay. Then I think we are good to to glue our top pieces, and I think I want to do a little bit more decorating here, but first I think I just want to attach it. So what type of adhesive? I think wet glue, because this Prima paper is quite thick. Yeah, Prima paper is quite thick, so it should be okay. So I'm going to add the glue around on the envelope, and then to make sure that the window part is, the circle part is glued as well, I'm going to add glue here around it, just not too close to the edge. And now you can try to position it. Excuse me, glue in my mouth. Okay, I think this is going to be good. So let's very gently make sure that it is glued all around. Okay, let's give it a minute or so to dry, and I'm going to do the same thing here, and I will need to trim just a little bit of this envelope later, but that's fine. Around the window, close to the edges. And again, doing the same thing around my die cut shape. Okay, and I just want to make sure that this white edge doesn't bother me, because I can cut it, but I just want to make sure there is no white edge on this side. Well, it would still be fine, but especially around my window. Okay, let's turn it around and make sure it's nicely glued on all of the sides. Awesome. Yeah. Let's go back to the CD case, and let's go around and trim the paper to the size of our pocket. Okay, here, here. I still don't know if I want to use this flap as like a hinge, so as a way to make my fold out, or something else. I guess I will have to wait and see what we decide. All right, here's this one, and I love it already. Now, as you can see, the window here, okay, I think it's not in focus, but the window here is slightly to this side, and I'm totally not bothered about this, because it gives me more space here to add maybe a flower or some collaging or a label, something. So it's all good. It's all good. Alrighty, and then let's do the same with this one. So I am just going to, excuse me, I just need it a bit closer to my face, but I am literally just cutting off this white edge. Okay. again, I'm sorry, I just need it close to my face. Now cutting one last edge here of the paper, and we'll be done in just a second. Awesome. Oh, I think I need a little bit more here as well. Now it's perfect. So these I think I will just bin. Alrighty. So we have our pockets. Now we want the scraps to fill the inside and to have them in the window. So I don't think I'm going to fill the whole of the envelope. Well, first of all, I don't have, or maybe I should. Maybe I should do this and not use those scraps so it's pretty. Okay, I'm going to do it. So here's what I mean. I'm going to take the paper pad again and take those two papers. After this project, I'm going to have so many... Excuse me, just thinking here. How about we use a different paper, but in both of them? Let's see. So this is, this is usually how I work, you guys. So I change my mind a lot, and here, yeah. Yes, okay, I love it. Now, will we have enough for both of these? Almost. But is there any other paper that I would love to use? Well, no, I can't do this because we would again lose one side. Alrighty, thinking, you guys. I'm thinking. Okay. So here is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this paper. Where is it? This one. Take 2 sheets of it. And that's okay, I'm going to have so many gorgeous scraps to play with after this project. And that's always exciting. Okay, and then I'm going to cut 2 pieces. Where's my ruler, or some ruler, any ruler? And I'm going to need, so I'm going to make it smaller. So let's say 12, is it still a square? Yeah, 12 by 12 centimeters, of course. It would be one huge CD case if it was in inches. Maybe a vinyl, not this way. Okay, 12 centimeters. And now let's just make sure which kind of one I want. I think I want it like this, so the rose is here and we can still add some flower there. So let's say by 12. Yes. And then the other one, maybe we could actually make it this way. Will it bother me? No, it will not. You can't even tell that this rose is sideways, and so we don't have to use 2 pieces. 2 papers. We don't have to cut into 2 papers. That's great. Okay, let's say 9.5. Let me think. This way. I want it this way, so it's going to be okay. Yes. Alrighty. So 9.5. And length about 18.5. Now again, let's just make sure one last time. If I cut it like this, will this be okay? Yes, it will. So 18.5 from here. 18.5. Oh, these papers are incredible, incredible. Okay, and we will have a gorgeous rose like that. I love it. And then there will be a little bit of edge here, but I prefer it this way than to have it too large. And I think for the inside, I'm maybe going to use, because I do want to stitch around everything, so I think I'm just going to use double-sided tape, because you can see how wet it is, and I guess I just don't want to wait that long for it to dry. So this is definitely going to be like a 2 or 3 videos series, maybe 2, because well, it depends, I suppose, on how long it will take us to fill this ephemera holder with goodies. Okay, so let me stick it here, close it, and I think it's perfect. Love it. And then this one, the same situation. This one is even a little bit bigger. That's okay. So let's use double-sided tape again. It's quick, it's strong, and it's not wet. So it doesn't need time to dry. Alrighty, now I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to position it here the way I want it. So I love it like this, and then I'm just going to close it so it sticks here, and then I can just trim the edge here where it needs to be trimmed. That's why it's so nice to have you know, to have your envelope opened before you're done with it, so to speak. It makes it so much easier. And then this edge, this little white edge that we have here, I can just use some vintage photo and make it a little bit more grungy. Or we could even, I think, we could even trim this. Let's trim. So I think I would like to keep this video about about an hour long. Okay, so let's trim this like that. It's perfect. And then let's trim this the same way. I think this much will be enough. Oh, isn't it just so pretty? You know, these papers alone are just gorgeous, and you don't have to do much of anything else with them. But you know me, I do want to do something something more. Okay, now I'm thinking I want okay, you guys, I'm going to stop the video so we don't waste time, and I think I'm going to trim it here as well, because I would like to make little indents here for you know, so it's visible that it's a pocket, and then this will be visible and it will bother me, so I'm going to trim them. Now it's perfect. And now to make my indents, I'm going to use an 1.5 inch circle punch, and And just punch somewhere in the middle, not measuring, just a tiny bit. As you can see, it's not even like a quarter, maybe it's a quarter, probably a bit less. Same here, so this one is going to open like that, and this one is going to be a top loading pocket. So I want it here. And let's add, now why don't I have an inking here? Okay, let's add let's add inking all around the fronts of our envelopes so that everything just goes together. Awesome. Same here. I think we will decorate the fronts, and then in the next video we will decorate the bags, and then I will show you how I make the pages, but I will make them off camera mostly because it involves a lot of stitching, the way I machine stitching, I mean, the way I do them. So I will do them off camera. Okay, let's clean this up a little bit so we have a clearer view of what we are working with here. Now this can go, the ruler can go. And this, oops, excuse me. That was not a pleasant sound. Alrighty, so we have our two pockets, and they are going to be somehow like this, you know, on the page. So let's see. Oops. Let's see if I have some fussy cut flowers that I can decorate it with, and I probably do. It's just a matter of finding the right ones. This is a nice long flower, and I would say perfect. Now I don't want to put it here because I still haven't decided how I want to, you know, attach it, and maybe I will have some fabric here. So for this one I'm going to be decorating on the left, and for this one on the right. And let's see. I've been doing a lot of fussy cutting lately in the evenings. Do we have to have pink flowers? Maybe we could add something like this. This is like the perfect shape and size. How about this? No, purple, not really. This, maybe not. Okay, I think I'm going to go and grab some flowers that I fussy cut today. Let me just look at this one. This would look pretty too, and these kind of look like they go together. But I still like the yellow. It's just a pop of color. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it like this actually. I like the pop of color. How about I use some of these die cuts? These are Tim Holtz. I used Tim Holtz dies to die cut some of his wildflowers, and I like to use them. Okay, am I certain about this one? I have this one as well, but no, I think I am. I actually think I am. I just need to find something to go with it. Maybe this. So I want it a bit on the window to make it interesting. Oops. And then as for this, do I have any more of these die cuts, but with craft paper? Or have I already used them up? My goodness, I used them up so quickly. Yeah. But I think this one works. I just wanted to try some other options. This, you guys, this is a mess. This will require an intervention. We are going to be certainly making, or first of all thinking about some ways to store die cuts and fussy cut elements, probably in some ephemera holders, maybe smaller one, you know, like soft cover ones. And we are going to be making a organize with me type of video. So this is great. Now let's see if I have any scraps to add kind of around those flowers, or, you know, underneath them, to maybe add just a bit of interest to them. How about I put it here, and then this flower like that, and so we see both this edge and the music notes. Maybe like this. We like it. Okay, something else here, but let's go maybe with the same music page, just a smaller piece here, so that both sides go together. And anything else there. Let me move this so you guys can see. Okay, and that should help. What else could we use here? Maybe some ledger. I should have some ledger paper scraps, and I like it because it has pink lines, so it should just be really good. Here. Okay, I think for this one that's enough, and then let's add a tad bit of it peeking through here. Okay, I think we are done with the scraps. So one last thing. I always say one last thing, don't I? And then I do 10 last things. But I was thinking about maybe adding some label. Let's see if I actually have something here. This is my like medium to large ephemera, because there were some, I believe I was also gifted an ephemera pack from the same, you know, collection, Prima collection. So maybe we actually have something here. No, those are journaling cards. So they will be fun to maybe add a little bit of collage to. There is this one. Do we maybe want to? Ooh, look at this, you guys. How about that? I think I like it. Not sure about this dark edge, so I'm going to trim it. I am going to trim it right off. And then I could slip it again here, so that we do see maybe a little bit of the flower. So maybe, okay, let me see. This like that, this, okay. This way I should be able, yes, to see some of this flower peeking through there. So that would be for this one. I love this piece, so cute. And then let's see if I have anything else here. So this, I really need to use things that I have in this container more often, because as you can see, it's even hard for me to browse through and find things that I like and that I want to use. a bit big, but let's keep looking. Actually, I have my small ephemera. Maybe this will be better. My small ephemera container, and because this one is smaller, maybe I will find something here that we can use. Some label. Look at me, not grabbing instantly some Tracy label. I'm proud of myself, trying out new things, using up my other stash. Oh, this is so cute. This is like a little envelope. Could we use it here? We could, but I would prefer something. This is also from this collection. Maybe something label-y, you know. This could perhaps work. What else do we have? Do we have anything from this collection from Prima? We have this. Let's see. So I'm just picking a few things, and then, as Rachel says, we will audition and see what we like. There's lots of goodies here from various different places and sets. Okay, one more quick browse, unless maybe we already have what we need. So let's check this one first. Oh, I quite like it. I do. And then this one. I like it too. Maybe this one, because it's more a neutral. Okay, so this I can put aside, this I can put aside. And let's start with this one because it's easier. Where's my ink? I hope Cheryl will like it. Will like this interactive edition, because you know, this is kind of the reason why I don't do custom orders. Is just because they stress me out a little bit, because when you do a custom order, you want your customer to love it, but you don't know if they will. So this is a bit like that, because I said I was going to make an ephemera holder like my own, but of course I don't have the same papers, and I want to make it a bit more special, you know. Then mine is very basic, but then I keep worrying, well, maybe she wants basic, maybe that's what she expected to get. So that's, no, Cheryl, I hope you will like it. I promise it will be still functional, so you're not going to get bothered by any flippy floppy elements, and they are not going to irritate you. But these colors, oh, I just love these colors that we are working with today. Really do. How do I want it? Maybe here, let's say. So they are not aligned, none of them. And I think, do I want to go with my flower first? I think I'm going to go like this. So I will put wet glue on all of the parts other than this little branch here. So I can then slip my main flower, my pink flower, underneath, and then I will glue this bit. Okay, and I want it like this. Then let's put some glue on this big guy. So I wasn't sure when I was fussy cutting, I wasn't sure if I was going to use this. Oh, can you hear Zuzia barking? She must have heard something. Or no, that's not her. I've heard something bark or sound. It is her, you have to play with me, you have to pay me attention now, human. So Derek is probably working at his computer and she got bored. Oh, she's so cute. I'm going to play with her. I'm going to, when I'm done with this video, I'm going to go play with her, and then I think I will just film the second part, because I would like to make this and ship it to Cheryl quite soon. So if you hear any noises, any strange noises in the background, that's just Derek playing with Zuzia. One of her favorite toys and one of our least favorite of her toys is a ball. She has this ball which has like a hole inside of it where you can put some snacks. So when she plays with it, some snacks come out. But even without snacks, she loves this ball. And we don't. Because it's small enough that it kind of goes under our couch and stays there, and then Zuzia stays there, looks at it, and scratches the couch so frantically for as long as it takes us to, you know, to have enough of it, and to get on our knees and look for the ball under our couch. So this is not our favorite toy of hers, but she likes it, so I can't take it away from her. And yeah, she's a cheeky little thing. So I'm kind of eyeballing everything here. I'm going to use wet glue for this to glue it down because it's thicker. Now this one I would like to kind of, I want this flower here, so maybe like this. I always, when I do any window envelopes, I always like my decorations to flowers and labels to kind of overlap the window. I think it gives a really interesting oh, she's so loud. A really interesting look. She's a bit bored because the weather is awful, and so we don't go on long walks with her. And yeah, she gets bored at home, as you would, you know, just sleeping all day. Okay, I like it. I like that. So most of these little collage papers are covered, but they are still there peeking through, so that's enough. That's enough for me. Okay. Now, I think I want this one maybe like that. So this time my, although do I? Maybe not. I just wanted to say that this time my die cut flower is going to be kind of on top, but no, I think I prefer it this way, the colorful flower on the top here. Okay guys, so I think it's time to wrap up what we've done today. We can now take our cover with this piece, and we can gently work our creases here. So gently, slowly move it up. Same on the other side. And then you want to look if there is nothing kind of coming apart here. but this is quite perfect. Now where is my front again? Okay, so we will have, where's my other front page? It's here. So we will have this piece of lace on this front page here, and I think it's going to look, oops, excuse me, I think it's going to look gorgeous. And then where's my other front piece? Okay, or not front, back, but you know, the cover piece. And then we are going to have our flips like this. This will flip out, and like this. What do you think, you guys? Will she like it? I truly hope so. Okay, so thank you so much for crafting with me, guys. I hope this wasn't too chaotic. I am still kind of, you know, getting used to this new format of my videos where I don't always plan. I will still, of course, I will make tutorials which are planned, where I am actually teaching you something, but I hope you are enjoying just working alongside with me. And you know, I would do the same thing and have all of the same thought processes if I was doing it on my own, but yeah, I just wanted to film it and chat with you guys a little bit and feel like I'm crafting with friends and not alone in my craft room. So thank you for spending your time with me, and I will go play with my doggo because she's Darek has to work, so, and she's yeah. Can you hear this? I don't know if you can, but yes, so I will go and then I will come back and I will make a second part of this video and the second part of this project. So have a wonderful day, and I will speak to you very, very soon. Bye, guys.